I'm like perfect height for this.
Hey everybody, welcome to our first eBay haul. I'm Alec, this is John, and this is Aaron.
Hello. Hey!
We go on eBay and buy broken Transformers, so let's just kind of dig in. I'm going to start with Jetfire. This is John's thing.
Oh my god, yes.
Let me grab a knife. Cut it. Do you want to do the honors?
I do. Okay. I do. Because this right here, wow, I don't even know where to start, to tell you the truth. I kind of just want to rip, but this right here was always a special thing in my heart because I was a big Transformer fan. I was a big Robotech fan. And this is basically the Valkyrie that was kind of restickered and everything and made into a Transformer, Jetfire, which of course there was a bunch of name issues and stuff like that and who actually owned it. But it was very expensive and so we couldn't afford it. And finally, I caught it on sale one day. And when I opened the box, it literally fell to pieces. And so I never got one. And so this is very special. I feel like I'm performing surgery. And when he showed me a picture of it, I was like, yes, we are buying this entire lot just to get this.
Yep. I think we only paid $10 for the lot or something stupid like that. And there's tons of...
And that's for all this.
Yeah, well, most of it.
Well, most of it. And that's the crazy part. Like, you can get great deals if you buy in these big lots. And that's where you start finding, like, little gems and stuff.
Yeah, man, he is intense. Especially if you buy broken, which is what we do, and we do all the work to them to make them new. Because you could get, you know, a $100 Transformer for $5 if you know what you're doing. So, man, there's pieces of him everywhere.
Oh, God.
So I'm going to set that aside. There's an arm in this bag, it looks like. Yeah.
I mean,
and then this is some...
Oh, that's his thruster.
That's
his big thruster.
He's got two of those.
Yeah. Do we have both of these?
I don't know. We'll probably have to dig through these bags and look.
So it looks like he's already been through a war zone.
Yeah, he's been loved. He's been played with
and repainted too.
Yeah, it looks like the front.
Yeah.
Tried to be stripped, or
someone tried to do all that.
Someone tried to strip it.
We'll have to do the de-yellowing technique or retro bright. Oh, look at that! The landing gear is actuated.
And it's metal.
I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is die-cast. That's going to be painted.
Now, the crazy part is they've done a bunch of reissues of those, and I've got one of the reissues from 2017 that's much smaller. But, I mean, you can tell, though, that even this, like, I don't know if the Robotech ones were built a little bit better or what, but, I mean, you can see how loose everything is. I mean, yes, it's 30 years old, but...
It just kind of falls over.
Right, and so I'm wondering if they just were like, okay, well, Hasbro's got it, we're just going to crank these out.
Well, I know they licensed it to a bunch of other people other than Takara back in the day. It wasn't just Takara who got Robotech's license for these. They made a bunch of off-brand cheap ones for some other companies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The Valkyries?
Yeah, they're Valkyries, but they weren't the exact same one. They were like smaller, cheapo plastic ones. They had like Robo Change line, I think it was called.
So we have one thruster. We'll have to find
one thruster, and the thruster's in actually really good shape.
Yeah, it looks great. The only bits wrong with him is he's just scratched up and, you know, needs new paint.
And he's heavy.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Oh my God, he's heavy. This is like, I know it's not all metal, but it's a lot of metal in here.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
As is, I'd be happy with this, to tell you the truth. Like, just to put on my desk.
He's cool like that, but
yeah,
I think we can make him look brand new.
I think so, too. If we can get him in Gear Walker mode, and that looks good, then I'm going to be a happy man for days.
Cool. Well, let's move on to this crazy conspicuous...
Oh my God!
Brand new looking Bumblebee. So this is a G1 as far as I can tell. Everything points it to be G1, but it looks brand new. I'm suspicious of it. It might be a reissue. It might be a knockoff, but it's just so good looking.
I mean, everything is perfect about this. Like to the point when you showed it to me, I was like, nope, no way.
Yep. It makes me angry because I can't find anything that's like, ha, it's fake.
I mean, even the tires, they're not worn, nothing.
The road sticker works great.
Thing from the keychain.
Yeah, there's no key fob. There's no none.
No, that's not a keychain thing. It's a little thing on his neck. No,
No.
it's a tailpipe.
So that's a mystery. We're gonna figure this out. Let's move. Set him up here. What's next? Where do you want to start? Where do you want to go?
Yeah, actually,
Perceptor?
Yeah, because we got something kind of neat here.
Okay, so I think this is a reissue. John thinks it's an original. We're gonna do a video with an original to compare and figure that out. But what we also found in the same lot that Jetfire came in, I didn't recognize this. It was just weird. It was wrong colored. I was like, oh shoot, that's Perceptor from the Diaclone era, and he has seen way better days. But it's super interesting to actually get a Diaclone, especially in a $10 lot. I mean, these things are worth tons of money, even in broken condition.
Right.
So what I want to do, I have a plan. I'm gonna take another broken Perceptor I have laying around, and I'm gonna make a Frankenceptor. I'm gonna give him a Perceptor arm, Perceptor leg, Perceptor head, and thing, while the rest being all Diaclone. I think that's just gonna be really
His
neat.
head's in there somewhere.
His head's in the lot?
Yeah, I saw
Really?
it.
Oh, there's an arm. So that's good.
His head's in there, so I saw it. There's a weird ratchety head that was in there.
Oh, then that must be it. There's his other arm.
Well, I mean, it's like Dark Energon got to him.
Yeah, it's like he's evil or something. Either way, moving on. That's gonna be a future video. What's next? There's a lot of Armada stuff in here. This must be an Armada.
That's a Energon or Cybertron.
Cybertron.
Cause you,
Yeah, his legs
Which
don't go
one is
together.
that? I don't even
I
recognize
never got into the Cybertron or Energon era. I can recognize most of the Armada stuff.
Well, we'll set that aside because we'll never do anything with it.
that.
There's a little missile. That must be Perceptor's missile.
Perceptor's gun.
Yeah. We'll make sure that goes with him. We'll throw that away.
And then this little number.
Aaron knows about that.
Aaron, what is happening with this?
That looks like a, I think it's top spin, but he's a knockoff top spin. He's super knockoff.
Yeah, he
I
doesn't.
think the original top spin was a lot smaller.
Oh, look, the mechanism still works.
But
There's a weapon in there? Or is that just an arm piece?
they would flip when they would transform. You'd pull back the motor and they would jump forward and flip over.
Oh. Well, that's something. That's something. Let's see, these are Armada.
It's Armada Prime.
I'm just going to get this
Right.
out of the way. That's Armada Prime. He'll be back on eBay today, probably. I watched Armada as a kid. It came out when I was like 12 years old.
I was
but
never big in Armada.
Yeah, I think, and
That
then
was pretty alright. That's
this one's also Armada
Armada Cyclone.
Cyclonus, yeah. That's also going to go probably in a lot with Optimus. Make back some of our $10.
That one actually looks pretty good there.
Yeah, he looks alright.
Like this one.
I still have him actually.
Yeah, I mean the detailing on this one is a lot better. I mean even the mold. Look at that.
Yeah,
As far as the detail is
yeah,
concerned.
the sculpting is
Like,
all...
it looks really good. Like as far as like, would I keep this one? Yes. Are we keeping it? No.
You can,
You
keep
I'm
it.
good. I'm good.
Put that on your shelf that no one ever sees.
Right.
G2 Ramjet. This will go great. We have a collection of jets with no wings. We'll add that to the collection of jets with no wings.
His name's on the side.
Yeah, I guess.
That was all the G2 stuff.
G2
Optimus
was-
Prime's trailer had Optimus Prime written on the side.
Yeah, G2 was not about the disguise.
I think his hands are in there somewhere. And
Yeah, we'll have to dig that out. We'll set that with the Keep Pile Hound. He's
Now
seen
this
better
is
days.
cool because like he's got a lot of metal to him too. This is like a G1 one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
G1
G1.
Hound.
He's all metal. He just needs, there's a piece of plastic.
he might
in
be able
there.
to be repaired from that.
Yeah, we'll have to get another parts hound and put the two together.
I mean the beautiful thing about these was like what went into actually crafting them because that looks like a cheap Jeep. You know?
Yeah, I mean, look at the seats, look at the windshield. Like, they didn't hide all of the transforming bits inside the cab. There's no way
Right.
to do that, so they had to be fairly clever about it. His head's in there. I don't know how to do this, but we should probably move on anyway. What else we got? We got some Beast Wars. There's a
A razor claw.
Razor Claw, an Aardvark.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. Yep, we'll put those aside.
Gee,
I don't know what this is. This is a...
I think it's Universe Optimus Primal.
Okay.
I think it's the Universe Classics line. At some point, it did our Beast Wars Neo, and I'm just thinking
Yeah,
of something
because
else.
in the show he was like a little spider monkey thing.
No.
No. He was a big ape. Like
what was
silverback ape.
the gold chest?
Oh, you're thinking, I forget, he wasn't in the show.
Oh, I remember we had it.
No, that's Optimus Primal.
Okay, that's
just
cool.
another version.
And then this, I don't know what generation this is.
This little guy. I mean, it's obviously Constructicon.
He's a Energon Constructicon, but they remade him for Universe. I actually have him. He's one of the,
But they don't fit together, do
he
they?
does. Yeah, he's got these little pegs here when he folds up, and it's his Devastator head's right there.
Oh.
Cool.
Well, that's kind of clever.
That's something. We'll put that with the newer batch
Yeah.
pile that we're forming right there. That's a G1. Who's this?
Wind Charger,
Wind Charger.
I believe his name.
He's in great shape too. Holy
His legs are.
crap.
Oh, that's actually. Is that
Don't
the
we have
second Wind
two?
Charger?
We have two of these.
Yeah, we have two of these.
Look at that. We
Yeah,
have
one's missing his front wheels.
a broken one and a complete one.
That one might be a reissue, but
Who knows?
Like, when I first saw that, I thought it was a GoBot. Just on,
Yeah,
on
a lot of
the
those-
there are GoBots in here.
a lot of those like faceplate Transformers look like GoBots.
Yeah, so very
A
cool.
lot of the mini bots.
Put those aside. Those actually he'll go great with Bumblebee.
Yeah.
What do we got in here? That's a gun for somebody.
That's Thundercracker's gun.
Oh, cool. We have Thundercracker's gun and his wing, but no Thundercracker. But it's good because we always have trouble finding wings.
Right.
Since all of our jets have no wings, except for Dirge. Look at that.
Sideswipe.
I wanted
I think
him
it's
for a while.
Sideswipe or it's Sideswipe.
I think this one is a reissue. I read on the eBay listing that it was, but still, very cool. I don't remember. I don't know how to transform this. It's a puzzle I haven't figured out yet. There's some
You
feet.
got his feet.
Yeah, look at that. And I guess that goes down and over. The arms come out, and the head flips around. Very cool. I like this. I like the
wow.
I like the Lamborghini Countach a lot. That's just such a ridiculous car.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is heavy, too. I love it. That's pretty.
Yeah.
And this isn't a lot that we just got as a grab bag a lot.
Yeah,
And
it was unlabeled. It was just, nobody was bidding on it, and I bid on it like days before, and I checked my phone, I was like, oh crap, I won. Interesting. Let's see, there's Insecticons.
there's no yellowing or anything on the...
I don't know how old these are.
They reissued them recently.
Yeah, look at that. The rub sticker's still in great shape. The old rub stickers tend to just fade to nothing. So, those are kind of cool. There's some metal in there, it feels like. Set those with the G1, G2 era, and then the rest of this bag is
A lot of their parts.
parts and
That's
guns.
the part two Sideswipe's gun right
I'm
there.
just throwing everything in.
No.
Sideswipe.
That's Sideswipe's gun.
Cool. Then these must be the Insecticons, because
Yes. Those
those
are.
are chrome. There's the book for Insecticons and the stickers.
So yeah, that's,
Oh, wow.
that's reissued.
Yeah, those have to be new. Yeah, Universe. Now the rest of this is all kind of obscure.
Part of
Kinda.
Cybertron Prime.
Yep.
I mean, Armada Prime.
I mean, those are just parts.
Here's some parts to some paint treads. Somebody's gonna
Might
see
be
this.
Omega Supreme? I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Somebody's gonna see this and go, I need that,
That's a
that paint
Seacon.
tread.
It's one of the
Seacon.
Seacons. He's his legs are broken on the side.
Yeah, he's seen better days, but good to have around for parts. Throw that up there. In here. More parts to obscure parts that someone's gonna know what they are, but not us.
Yeah, if you know what these are, let us know.
That looks super familiar.
Let's put this in the pile of junk parts. Bumblebee needs to be over here with
Yes.
him. That's cool. Let's jump into here. There's some GoBots in this one. Let's see, there's a GoBot who's had a good life. There's another GoBot
That's a good buy, yeah.
that's had a good life. Rest in peace. GoBot, rest in peace. This is a Diaclone. This was the Force 14 robot. One of them, there were 14 of them. And they
Force 14.
Force 14. They all came together to make one big robot. His headdress thing would go way out, and that's obviously snapped off. But still interesting. You never see these, especially in a lot like this.
But you know what I always did, but like I got a couple of pieces and parts over the years, and like those were always the ones that got injured in battle.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought about encasing this in acrylic resin and like polishing it so it's like floating in there, something like that. Like
Fallen hero.
some kind of gravestone.
Right.
Do you know what this is?
Let me see.
Encyclopedia Aaron?
That I can't know. I can't tell now.
Is it a robo?
Is it Robotech?
I don't see any text. We'll have to
His
look
head's
that
really
up.
small, so I don't.
Yeah, and it's
think so.
shattered in there.
Yeah.
He's
He's
A
done.
fallen hero of someone's childhood.
Now this one,
Hey, you know what that is. You looked it up.
I have this,
The real one, is that a knockoff?
the real one,
It's
and I don't know what it is.
I forgot his name. I looked it up because I saw it because I thought it was a hot rod.
No,
It's not hot rod. It's not a transformer. It's a.
No.
I totally forgot the name on this one.
It was something weird. Something very plain and what
It's,
you'd
it's,
expect.
it's a Japanese robot series, and I think that's a knockoff toy of it.
yeah, because and like I have one of these, like the full thing. It's just I don't even know what it was back then. Like it was just a random
Yeah.
toy I got somehow.
These are just legs to things that I don't know what they are.
They look super familiar. I don't know what they are.
Can't
I'm
figure
really
them out.
curious of what they are.
What is that?
There's Reflector.
Is that a GoBot?
That's a GoBot.
That's a GoBot.
Yep, we'll put him with the GoBots.
It's like a wannabe hound.
There's a Reflector. His leg pin's broken and his arm pins, so he is
He's
essentially
done.
done. But he's good for parts. If we find another centerpiece of Reflector, we can do something with that. Pretty cool. The mirror works, which is pretty cool. So if you look through it, there's a mirror in there, like
that's
like
neat.
an old mirrored film camera. Parts in the parts
Hey,
file.
don't forget that little dog.
Oh yeah, what is this dog? Please tell me, because it's driving me nuts.
It's Droopy.
It's droopy.
Yeah,
Looks like Droopy. Yeah, that looks like Droopy.
I think Droopy is more humanoid. That looks more like a.
Maybe he has clothes on.
He has like a beard to him.
Let's get this out. Look at that, more parts.
Kind of weird though.
What is that? Some kind of clip-on cannon?
That looks like. That's not Megatron's cannon, no.
No, we'll set that aside.
That's not a Megatron's cannon.
I don't know what this is. This is another one of
Where's that
those.
got the reflector on?
It's another one of these type things.
Yep, he's just missing more pieces.
Yeah. GoBot. I remember this guy. Seaplane. Like, yes. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Man,
Oh,
he's
that's pretty cool.
actually in good
Are
shape.
those nails? Or are they just like somebody tried to repair them with nails? Or
I think they're nails that are driven in.
Oh
as
my god,
posts.
they are.
That's cool. That tells a story. I wouldn't touch that.
Wow. So they repaired it by, like, melting in nails.
Yeah, heating up nails and just shoved them in there.
some sweet
That's
sunglasses.
actually brilliant.
Yeah. The paint
And-
job on his face is still in great shape.
And there he goes.
Yeah,
look at that.
we just need to find his wing.
Yeah, he's just missing
And
a
an
wing
arm.
and an arm. Oh, wait, there's
Yep.
his wing.
He's just missing an arm.
He's just missing an arm now.
That one's cool. That's kind of one to hold on to because
Yeah.
there's some kind of story behind that.
I kind of want to keep that one.
You can keep them.
That's awesome.
Where
Are these?
what are those? Tonka?
Do those legs go to these? Like, do these body parts fit to these?
Maybe. I think these are just some. No, there's some robot piece.
That's
Because there's
That's
another.
something.
There's another set like. These will like flip up or something. They look like they go together.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. That must be his. Like a dump truck.
I'm just thinking some reason he goes armed with these arms and legs. They look like they fit really well.
Yeah. Oh, here's a fist for somebody, and then there's Perceptor's
That's-
head. Perfect.
ah.
That's the head I saw
Yeah,
earlier.
that's the Diaclone Perceptor's
Probably Thundercracker's fist,
head. Yep.
but it'll work on any of the secrets.
Look at that. Just following the track.
Card full.
Card full. Oh, that's fine. We're just gonna cut to this camera then.
This little guy. I remember this guy.
It looks like Huffer, but
Yeah,
I
look how
don't know what
yellow
he
he
is.
is on the front compared to his sides.
Yeah.
It's
I've
pretty
never
crazy.
seen that guy before, honestly.
Oh, I remember. Okay, so this was part of the this is after the movie, like when they had Goldbug and stuff like
Right,
that.
oh, the one that flip changed. the-
Yeah, they flip up and then you pull them back and they run.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's a cone head, and that must be his fist.
That's not his fist. That's Thundercracker. His fists are like that same blue color.
Here's another fist. No.
Yeah, it's not one of these. It might be the G2 version because the black goes right.
Well, his fists are blue.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much it. There was a bunch of junk in there, but there was some real gold.
Yeah.
And a not so expensive build.
And how much was all this?
I think it was 2 lots. I think total about $30.
$30.
Yeah, the lot with this lot with the Perceptor and the Bumblebee was a little more expensive, but I mean this Bumblebee alone is probably worth $50.
Oh yeah.
So like,
Because I mean, like we said, it's in mint condition,
Yeah,
literally.
it's insane. It's suspiciously insane.
Right.
I'm gonna do my research before do anything, but this is gonna go to John anyway.
Yay.
Because he's been looking for one for at least 20 years.
Oh, at least. At least. Because it was one of those situations where we couldn't afford one right then, even though they weren't that expensive.
Yeah.
And there was only one. There was one left. And there was him and Cliff Jumper. And, yeah, and when we went back, he was gone. And that's when they ended the line.
Yep.
And we couldn't get... I'll give it to my grandparents. They even called Hasbro.
Yeah.
And was like, do you have any laying around?
Yep. And it's just
For comparison.
for giggles. We've had this Pretender Bumblebee. Aaron's had this Pretender Bumblebee forever. And I was like, man, that thing's really tiny. And then we got the
John
G1
didn't believe
in.
it was Pretender.
Yeah, we got the G1 and I'm like, oh shoot, that's way smaller.
Yeah, I didn't believe it was a Pretender because I remember all this stuff being bigger,
Yeah.
but it was just me being smaller.
Well, when we were kids, it was just, we were just small people. And Pretender goes in this little shell. That looks terrible, but it was fun.
Yes.
That's our haul for this time.
And that was a good haul.
If you recognized what we didn't recognize, let us know, because a lot of this stuff is going to drive me nuts. There's the real winners in this lot. There's this, that. What else is cool? He was cool. Sideswipe was cool. He was good. We got 2 of these. Bunch of guns, bunch of stuff. Man, what a score.
It really was.
This Saturday, we're going to Retropalooza in Dallas. We're going to cover that, hopefully come up with another haul from that. Mm-hmm. We're super excited. And if you're going to be there, say hi. If not, we'll see you around. Yeah, say hi. All right. See y'all later.